When my wife died 5 years ago, I came up to Leeds to live with my son. The movers were saying, where do we put this and where do we put that? And I was just about to say, well, you can put that in the granny flat for me. And then I said, we'll be damned to that for a lark. And I said, it clicked. I said, put it in the hummery. And so it is now the hummery. And because I had a lot of toys to play with, every man needs his shed. We have a shed for hum as well, and that is the out hummery. I first seriously got involved in theatre when I started mixing in with the various theatre groups in Oxford in the late 40s. And I spent too much time in theatre and not enough time in my studies. So net result was I failed my exams and they threw me out. And then I found myself in London and I got involved in a little theatre there. I always stuck to the technical side. I built the scenery for my first production in this little club theatre just off the Strand, and then found myself just becoming an electrician and stroke lighting designer come whatnot. Ended up working with some quite big names. I think I started anyway teaching Peter Hall the rudiments of stage lighting. But what I had managed to do for 15 years all told in theatre, I'd always managed to avoid appearing on stage. Suddenly in my dotage, I find myself actually appearing on stage, which is really rather a weird experience. Last production I did with Alan, I was very fortunate I got to deliver the epilogue, and that meant that I was downstage centre, and I got rather undeservedly most of the applause at the end. That of course has gone to my head. The difference between the amateur and professional is the difference in approach. The professional is someone who is dedicated to doing the job. The amateur is someone who's just doing it for the thrill. They're performers. I'm a performer now. Makes no diff as far as I'm concerned.